All right, let's go ahead and get started making an announcement video. I'm just going to walk you through the steps I use. First, I clicked New Project. Now I need to name my new project. It's going to be Announce, and let's do the date. For these announcements, it's the 13th, 2015, and I'm going to name it Edit, and I'll put my last name. Let me make sure it's in the H drive. Oh, good. I have it in the H drive. So that's my H drive. It has my name on it. Your H drive has your name on it. Let's hit select folder. I've already named this. I'm going to click OK. Sequence usually is going to change anyways. I'm fine with this one. I'll click OK. Alrighty. Now I need to actually import my videos. File, import. And mine popped right up. I also had saved mine in my H drive. So I'm going to need, I know I need these two videos. And yeah, both of those. Good. Open. And here they are. This one didn't go as well, but let's see. I think I have the pledge in this one. Always, always, always hit change sequence settings if this pops up. I would like to see the audio waves, so I'm going to hit this arrow. And that's still a bit hard for me to see, so I'm just going to click over here and stretch it down some. And let's see what we got. All right, yeah.
Good morning, Welsh Wildcats. Please stand for the pledge.
Ooh, that looks like where we would need to cut. I'm going to hit save real quick. You should save often. If you haven't changed your settings already, make sure you go to Edit, Preferences, Autosave, and put this down at 4 or 5 minutes. You want it to autosave often. This program can make your computer crash, unfortunately. I also recommend playing it at least half, sometimes 1/4 the video. That's just the playback, so the video will look less high quality, but when we export it, it will still be a nice high quality picture. So let's see where we want it to. Oh, we want to cut before that. Oh, I had them clap. Yes, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my razor tool and click here, chop, click back on my mouse, click here, and right click, and then clear. Let's go ahead and ripple delete. And let's see what's going on.
Good morning, Welsh Wildcats. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance.
Oh shoot, I should have marked where the pledges start. Is it here?
I pledge allegiance.
Yes, so I'm going to zoom in using my bar. I need to make it real small. Aha! So if I chop it right here, I'll know where these start, because we will need to put the flag in. And I'm going to increase the size again. Go back to my mouse tool so I don't accidentally cut things.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please pause for a moment of silence.
I'm going to cut this out. When you're not reading, try to look up over here. Okay, so I definitely want to make a cut there, right after the moment of silence. And let's see how this one goes. Oh yeah, this one was a difficult one that I need to use the other video for the rest of this. So I'm going to right click this and click clear, because we got the good portion, which was the pledges. And let's work on that first though, since we have that. I'm zooming in again. I need to figure out where the US pledge ends. Oh yeah, it's going to be right here where this pause is. Perfect. I'm going to take my razor and cut. going back to the mouse, we need a US flag. What you should do, go to Chrome, US flag. All right, obviously I want an image, search tools. You want a very high quality image because we have high quality video. So it would make sense. I'm gonna click size, larger than, and I want it larger than 2 megapixels. I'm not sure I like these yet. I like the full flag. We'll just use an animated one. I was looking for a picture, but let's see. Where's a good animated one? Well, that's not even, I don't like that actually. Alright, and we'll say that I like this one. I'm going to click View Image, right click on it, Save Image As. And then I'm going to make sure again this is in my H drive, and I'm going to name this US flag, because I'm using this every week, so I want to have a copy saved in my H drive. Alright, I'm going to hit back, because now I would like the Texas flag. For the Texas pledge, Texas flag. That one looks good to me. Well, since we used a real one for the US, maybe we should be using a real flag, a picture of it at least. Oh, that's not a picture. Alright, we'll go with this one for now. Not perfect, but it will do. And then I'm gonna right click on it and click Save Image As, and I'm gonna name this the Texas flag. Normally I'd spend more time searching for a great picture because I'm going to be using these each week, but just to go fast for the video, I've picked that one. Now I need something for the moment of silence. I'm gonna look up, I don't know, peaceful landscape. Look, Google already knows what I'm gonna do. Sure, that's perfect. So view image, right click it, save image, peaceful landscape. Save. Alrighty. Normally I'd go back and grab several of these so I don't have to do this every week. So maybe I'll grab this one too just for next week. If it would load. Nope. So maybe not that one. How about this one? There we are. Right click. Peaceful landscape 2. I pride myself in naming creativity. I'm lying. Save. All right, let's go ahead and minimize this. And now we need to import these. You can click File, Import. And I save these to the H drive. Here they all are. I'm going to actually do a box and select all of them at once to make my life easier. And hit Open. There we go. All right, let's see here.
Honor the Texas flag.
Okay, that's Texas one, so I can slap that down here in my next video line. And then the US flag was over here, so I want to get that and slap it there. Let's make sure it fills the whole time. Let's make sure this fills the whole time. And it looks like, I'm going to go smaller, I need to do, wow, see, those are great big images. So I'm going to just shrink this down, pull it down a little, and sure, for doing this, that's good enough for now. I'm going to double click here. Ooh, that image is so big I still can't get it. So let's go down to, let's go down to 10%. There we are. Wow, that's a huge picture. Okay, let's see how that looks. That will do for today. All right. So now it's going to cover up them.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas.
Yep. And where do they say moment of silence? Right here, maybe? It must be right here.
Please pause for a moment of silence.
Ah, they do. So I'm going to move this back here and push this back. Now I need my moment of silence picture. That's the one I'll use for today. Bam. Now I need about 10 or 15 seconds for a moment of silence. So it starts at 25. I'm just going to go ahead and pull it out, then to 40, and we have our 15 seconds. And again, I'll have to adjust this image as well, just so it fits on the screen nicely. There we are. I'm going to do File and Save, which I've already should have done a few times. Okay, now let's go back here. I'm going to actually go ahead and unlink my sound and the video. Unlink and unlink, because I want to keep the sound, but I'm just going to delete the video. We're not going to see them anyways. We have the pictures. And then I'm going to move this down, all this down into the first video of the video 1 timeline. Now I want to add some effects, and it will be easier to add transitions now that I have moved those down, because I can have a transition. There we are. I can have a transition between them and the flag. Let's say I really like the slide effect. Ooh, perfect, band slide. And I'm going to stick it right in the middle. Let's make sure that's what I wanted. Great. And then I'm going to use it again here. And I'm going to be really creative again, I guess, and use it here. So let's check out those.
Please pause for a moment of silence.
Excellent. All right, now let's get to this first part. If you notice, I am a bad cameraman, and this is a bit crooked. That actually bugs me, so good thing I can fix it. I'm going to click on it and click Effect Controls. So I've clicked on this video, and here's all the things I can do to it without even needing to add stuff or drag stuff over. So what I want to do is motion. I'm going to click on the left arrow next to motion, and it drops down. And oh, here we are. I want to rotate it. All right, let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what? I'm just going to type numbers into this because this is looking dangerous for me. 4%? The table looks more even that way, although they don't. How about like, I don't know, 2%? I want a bit more than that. Let's go 3%, and I'm going to call that good. See how it's actually crooked? So if I make it the size, you can see the background, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to drag the table down some and make that bigger. Excellent. That's exactly what I need. There we are. Okay, so I'm done with the rotation part of that. You can also crop a video with the scaling effect. Oh no, this is going to shrink it, I believe. Yes. Anchor point, anti-flicker. Oh, to crop, there's a cropping effect that I have to add. Regardless. Oh, now I need to move it back. Oh, I shrank it. Darn. There we go. No harm done. I would like to get rid of our green screen now. I'm going to go into Video Effects. I'm going to look for keying right here, and I'm going to grab Chroma Key and drop it on the green screen time segment. Here it is, Chroma Key. I'm going to use the eyedropper and pick the color I want to go away. Green, obviously. And let's see, will 15% get rid of all of it? Oh, nope, not even close. How about 25? 50? That's looking a bit better. How about, I don't know, 65? You know. Let's go back to 50. But there's still some green down here. So let's make this bigger so we can see it. Oh, and it goes around their head a bit. I'm gonna try to blend this. We'll go 5, maybe. And then to get rid of this other green color, I'm gonna add a second chroma key. Shrink that. I don't need to see that anymore. And my second chroma key is right here. There's my first one. So here we are, and I'm gonna pick this green. And how about 10%? And there it went. So now we have a blank screen and we can change our background to what we want. I'll show you how to do that in the next video.